Let me start with a simple question. Why does a customer pay for a product or service? And what exactly are they paying for? Effort, time, or something else? The answer is very simple. A customer pays only for value, nothing else. They don't pay for delays, rework, excess inventory, or inefficiencies in our process. And this is the core idea behind lean thinking, to focus only on what truly creates value for the customer. Now let's understand the lean definition of value. In simple terms, value is anything that the customer is willing to pay for. But let's go a step deeper. For any activity to be considered truly value added, it must meet three important conditions. First, it should transform the product or service in a way that brings it closer to what the customer wants. Second, it must be done right the first time without errors or rework. And third, it must be something that the customer is actually willing to pay for. If any of these conditions are not met, then that activity is considered non value added, or in lean terms, it is waste. Now let's understand one of the most important foundations of lean, the type of activities in any process. We can broadly classify all activities into three categories. First is value added activities. These are the steps that directly contribute to customer requirements and actually change the form, fit, or function of the product. Examples include machining, assembly, or printing, where the product is being transformed. Second is non value added but necessary activities. These activities do not add value from the customer's perspective but are still required for business operations. Examples include inspection, compliance documentation, and internal approvals. Third is pure waste or non-valued added activities. These adds no value and are not required at all. Example includes waiting, rework, unnecessary movement, and overproduction. The goal of lean is very clear: maximize value added activities, minimize necessary non value added activities, and eliminate pure waste from the system. Now let's look at a practical manufacturing example to understand these concepts clearly. Consider a sheet metal component process. The first step is cutting using laser cutting, which is value added activity because it directly transforms the product. Next we see waiting before bending, which is clearly non value added. The product is not being worked on, it is simply waiting in a queue. Then comes inspection, which is non value added but necessary. It does not add value from the customer's perspective, but it is required to ensure quality. Finally, we have rework, where defects are corrected. This is again pure waste as it consumes time and resources without adding value. The key takeaway here is simple: only operations like cutting and bending create value, while the rest increases cost and lead time. This is exactly why lean focuses on eliminating waste and improving flow across the processes.
Let's now look at a service industry example to understand how lean applies beyond manufacturing. Consider a loan approval process. The first step is application filling, where the customer provides information. This is value added activity as it directly contributes to the service being delivered. Next is waiting for approval, which is clearly non value added. The application is simply delayed without any progress. Then comes internal verification, which is a non value added but necessary. It ensures compliance and risk checks, but from the customer's perspective, it does not add direct value. This example shows that lean thinking is not limited to manufacturing, it can be applied to any process, including services, to identify waste and improve efficiency.